Welcome to the protocol again. So this protocol is a constrained application protocol. So comparing to MQTT protocol, a constrained application protocol is a specialized web transfer protocol, that is RFC 7252. That is, it is designed for a simple applications where it has some personal constraints, like if it is working under a low power or lossy networks, that is when you are currently in a movement state or a robotic form which keeps on moving from one place to other, it would create a lossy networks, and these lossy networks would trigger up a lossy power supply. So when things becomes a low power supply, lossy network forms, it would create more lossy things. So in order to transfer the data in spite of being lossy is the matter of art. That is, it mirrors HTTP's REST module. That is it mirrors actually HTTP's REST module, that is get, post, put, delete. So get, post, put, delete means get, post, put, delete, but runs over UDP with an compact binary header instead of TCP and text. So it mirrors HTTP's REST model, that is get, post, put, delete, but runs over UDP with a compact binary header instead of TCP and text. That is, get, post, put, delete is a method of connecting data with idea of posting. That is it is actually like Instagram post, Facebook or Instagram post. That is, first you get post it and you get it, post it and put it in a common web form and delete it. That is to create another post, because it is more memory constrained, that is a lossy network where things are more lossy in more momentum of time, but runs over UDP, that is universal data protocol, that is with a compact universal or uninary datagram protocol with a compact binary header instead of TCP and next. That is because it is a short burst of communication. Short burst of communication in the sense it will communicate suddenly. So communicate suddenly in the sense it creates some sudden process of communication where the objective of making things more possible through the method of here the idea of pushing out this deals with a TCP or a text. That is, a TCP or text has a header and a footer, and it will follow and it will not follow things. But when comparing to CoAP, it actually goes in a sudden burst. That is, in a short time it bursts fast. That is, it sends more information and suddenly it cuts off the things and again sends back. So the burst of things are more frequent. The thing is, it deals with the idea of creating a sophisticated and more powerful methodology of understanding things. The more sophisticated and the most powerful way of understanding things deals with the idea of get, post, put and delete. It is actually very short. That is, suddenly you go ahead, post it, get it, post it and put it in the other side, then delete it. So for this the power is very low and the possibility of transfer is also very low. So key characteristics, that is it runs over UDP, that is datagram protocol. So it avoids TCP's connections overload, ideal for sleepy state, because it will be actually connected under low power, and if suppose suddenly the data set connects with the low power, then it will cut it out, and then again it will come back to the thing, that is battery powered nodes, that is battery powered nodes. So restful methods, so the familiar method here over is get post put delete, semantics translates directly from HTTP. So get post put delete semantics translate with the help of this restful methods. That is restful methods is, it is mostly an idea of being completely restful at the more states than working in a complete observation of timeline, that is putting it, creating it, putting it, creating it. So all those steps are getting completely washed out. Okay, and after that we deal with observe option, that is the clients need to be observed, monitored and checked in a very different ways to establish that the resource is being pushed from one form to other form, that is the resources are published, the resources are accomplished, and updates are happening, and all these updates gives more meaningful conversions. Okay, and multicast support, so one request can address a whole group of devices at once. So one request can address a whole group of devices at the once, in the sense the whole group of address is being given through one request, which means when one request occurs, it will fastly gather its momentum to put it, publish it, and clear it and delete it, and after that it will go to a sleepy slate, and again it will work and go to sleepy slate. So the sleepy state will help to have an hibernated power supply, that is a low power supply. And it is actually like if you have a cell phone and if you put it with charge, and if you switch it off and on again, it will consume more amount of power from the battery to get its signal. So once the signal is being established, and after that it will have very light power to maintain that signal. So whenever you are in movement, the mobile tower will keep on handling its signals, and if some changes are happening, suddenly it will push more amount of battery charge from the antenna. So the more amount of battery charge from the antenna is received, the more amount of battery charge from the antenna is received, and the reception of antenna creates more idea of making things more powerful, more idea of making things more powerful, where a power absorption rate is more in tower, more tower based changes, that is the power changes its tower, and the tower seems to be very important, and it creates more changes in the area of connecting different things with different ideologies, creating more robustic power absorption rate and power generation rate. So all these things will create more format of taking support and providing a robustic nature of life, to be clear with the idea of creating an environment. So constrained application protocol is that it deals with these ideas, and things move in this manner. Okay, thank you.